Patreon server time. Look, we have stairs and we have an archway and stuff. Yay! It's not a huge amount. We also have nothing new in there, but just a little tweak. Oh, somebody's got a goal. Oh, and I'm scored a goal against the Sens. That sucks. Anyway, phone notifications. Anyway, we have this little balcony doohickey which comes off of this corridor here, which I think looks rather cool. Whack a torch up in there. I'm gonna polish this off a little bit somehow, but you know, just a little rough thing right now. I've also marked out an area for Hogsmeade, or the Hogsmeade Village or whatever. Just follows this river along, curves by this path here, goes up this hill, down the other side, then along the oceany area here, out on the outcrop thing, then basically up on top of this hill and all the way kind of back down and back to the front of the castle there. And that's the Hogsmeade area, and I'm going to put a whole bunch of command blocks to give like stone and stone bricks and all kinds of wood and whatnot, so people can come along and build shops and houses and stuff without using their resources. They can use GT resources. So if you would like to do that, of course, Hogsmeade is open to all patrons who are on the Patreon server to build within. Then you can head on over to patreon.com/adlington, where there is a pledge level for getting onto the Patreon server here. And you can build your little house in Hogsmeade and build something over in the spawn town over there and go gallivanting and build stuff other places. I want to do a whole bunch more building once we got more done on Hogwarts here. Oh, another goal for Anaheim. That's not good. Anyway, once we got more done on Hogwarts here and Hogsmeade, that's more in a like a 75% completion level. Might be a little bit of ways off, but you know, once it eventually gets there, I do want to build other things like a city and stuff, and I want that to be more involved and a group effort. Maybe even giving people creative as well for that. Maybe. But I don't quite know yet. That's still quite a ways off, but it's kind of the ideas. I want stuff built that looks cool. I can explore it and have fun in it and whatnot. But anyway, today, let us kind of work a little bit on the Whomping Willow here. I'm going to get some stuff together. It might be like the Swinging Spruce. The Swinging Spruce. Damn it, now we have to keep that. Now that the whole, it's like, I just imagine a spruce tree in the 20s, just and the swinging spruce. Crap. Okay, no other name. This is Swinging Spruce now. We're going to try a couple of things here and see if we can get kind of a knockback effect and a moving effect, maybe? Well, first we're going to work on the knockback effect and see how effective that is. Let me get some stuff set up here. Okay, so we are going to try a command here. Let's go give adjunct command block. There we go. Copy there. We're going to need a button like so. And we're going to paste in this command. Alright. Spawns a zombie, which has string at its head, so it's not going to burn. We're also going to make him invisible once we are done testing. We also have a wooden sword with, if we go game mode 0, he should come for me. Aha! Knockback 10. Excellent, so that works. Okay. It's also meant to do no damage to me. I think it did. And I think right now, okay, come on, quickly. There we go. Alright. I think it did damage me. I am going to see if we can regenerate our health here. Game mode 0. I want to make sure the sword doesn't actually do damage itself. The fall and stuff from knockback can. It's just the sword doesn't really, or shouldn't really do damage. We also need a way to kill him. I'm thinking we can poison him, so after a certain amount of time he will die. And then, like, just summon a couple on each player, or one on each player, and they should all get knocked back. We also need a way to kind of detect the players. Now let's see if we get injured by this guy. Okay, the sword definitely does injure us. Oh, run away, run away, run away. So that's a thing we need to tweak. Let's go game mode 1. Nope, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, let's get Destroyer here. The sword also has a 0% drop chance, so it should never drop. Hopefully. It probably will. Oh no, it didn't even from that. Good. Destroyer here has a huge looting thing for no apparent reason. Let me see if we can tweak this command a little bit and see what else we can do with it. Okay, so now he should have about 3 hearts of damage. He should die pretty quickly. He has poison on him. Okay, the poison doesn't seem to have worked, but I don't think he will do damage with his sword now, so let's test that. I really hope he doesn't, because I will die if he does. Oh, he does. Ooh, okay. He still does damage somehow. He has sharpness 0 and attack damage of 0, so I'll have to tweak that. Let's try some other things here. Okay, made a couple of other tweaks here. Oh, didn't press the button. So now he definitely does have his... he had regeneration. It's not that it was poison before. Still doesn't seem to be working, but he also has weakness, only for 10 seconds, so we might need to get a new one here. And let's maybe increase the weakness, or the regeneration time, up to 100 seconds. And we'll hide the particles on both. He only has 3 hearts, so really it should kill him. Done. Spawn. He doesn't seem to be taking any damage though, but we should... Let's go heal up first. And then we should be able to test... Well, you know what? Let's take some golden apples, because we can, because we're in creative. Then we should be able to test his knockback ability. Game mode 0. Okay. Alright, come at me, bro. Okay. Hardly doing any damage. That's good enough for me. Because, I mean, you do get hit by the branch, so... do some damage from that. Maybe decrease the knockback a little bit. But, you know, why not keep it that high? Silliness. I mean, we can have it random too, actually. I'm not sure why he's not dying, though, because he definitely has regeneration on. Let's increase the regeneration amplifier. Because, I mean, poison does the opposite effect of zombies and skeletons. You have to put regeneration on them to kill them. But he certainly isn't taking damage. For some reason. I'm not 100% sure why. In fact, he's taking more to hurt now, really. Maybe regeneration does regenerate zombies. Because, like, he's taking a really long time to kill. Okay, let's put on, then... How can we kill a zombie? Let's put on maybe instant health? Because it does have a duration. Oh no, he just died right away. Okay. That's no good. That's not what we want at all. and I seem to have gone back in that thing, so now I gotta... Oh no, we got it back. Oh no, we don't have it back. I'm gonna have to remake the command. God damn it. Okay, I believe we're good to go here. Let us go into game mode 0. Make sure there's no... Just you. Okay, that's fine. Press a button. We do get a floating sword and particles, which we should be able to hide. Does about 4 hearts of damage in total. 2 from the hit and 2 from falling down there. That's with no armor. So that's not too bad. I mean, I do want a bit of damage. I don't think we can tweak it at least easily as much from there. And the mob does die. So, let me show you the command here real quick. Again, we can change the durations and the amplifiers and stuff. Just gotta get all the way back to the start of the command here. So, summoning a zombie, relative to 1 space above the command block. Equipment-wise, he has a wooden sword, with damage 0, a count of 0, which or whatever that means, and a tag and an ID, or a tag of having the enchantments knockback and something else. Then he has string on his head, with that drop chance stuff information. I don't understand all how commands work, but there's plenty of resources for making commands. I'm using MC Stacker to make this, which is super easy, so I'll link that in the description for you. It has attributes of being having a max health of 6, having an attack damage of 0, having a heal F, which I think is its starting health of 6. Silent is true. Active effects, it has one of these is invisibility. One of these would be what would it be? Let me bring up MC Stacker here. Weakness and wither. Wither does damage zombies, so that works. That's what we have there. The particles should have been hidden from that, so I'm not sure why they weren't. Let's quickly make sure I got the full command in here. I don't think I did, actually. Yeah, I must have missed the particle thing. Okay. That's the full command there. He does still drop that. Oh, I also want to set never on zombie villager, or villager zombie and baby zombie. 0 reinforcement chance. Just to set that. And I want don't drop anything ever. But I don't know if I can set that. I feel like I should be able to, but maybe not in this version of the game. So it might still drop some zombie flesh, unfortunately. I think that's the best I can get it right now. I obviously can't make the sword invisible, and if I make it anything but a sword, I can't give it knockback. Like if I make it a stick, well, I might be able to, but in MC Stacker it doesn't give me the option, so I'm not even going to try. Let me copy that new command in here. But yeah, it definitely does work. So the idea is... Copied the wrong command. There we go. So the idea is we would stick this under the tree here, have some kind of player detector. If a player was in, I don't know, 3 blocks of this, then it would trigger that and spawn them on the player. I'm going to have the relative spawning on the player. Basically just encompass that full command in an execute command, which executes a command on a certain player. Zombie will spawn, take a second or 2 to find the player, attack them, they'll be flung off into space, and the zombie will kill itself. And we'll have, what I'm thinking, an explosion particle effect on the tree itself, and then have the branches in a different configuration. If we can get that working, I don't know if that's going to work fully, but I'm going to try and do. But that will have to wait just a couple more moments. Let's have some fun with some TNT. Let's get some TNT. And get ourselves tools. Flint steel. Alright. I'm wondering if we should do like a lake type deal in the middle here. Let's light some TNT and find out. We'll blast a lake here. Do a few bits at a time. See what we get. Oh, now it's raining. Weather clear. There we go. It's going to blast it quite deep with the TNT here. Because it is in dirt. Whoops. We'll stick a quick piece in here. There we go. Piece over here. Maybe 2 pieces in here. We'll go crazy. Stick a piece on there. Whoop. Okay. Clean up some of that. Clean up some of that. Then we'll clean up any overhanging parts. And we'll do a couple more pieces of TNT in places. Like that. Any overhangs we want to kind of eliminate here. And when we've got big overhangs like this, kind of embedded in walls, we'll just put another piece of TNT to sort that part out. I'll do another piece there, why not? Okay. We'll clean up that with another piece of TNT, probably. Okay. Let's see kind of what we have. We have that kind of area dug out. Maybe a piece of TNT. Whoops, that's fire. Well, TNT right there. It's a little steep on this side. So I think we want a couple of pieces of TNT to shallow this out. Yes, that's better. That's better. Okay, maybe another one here just to shallow this piece. Another one here. Another one there. Yes. Okay. I'm liking that. Do it times that day. Boom. Maybe just one more right there. We'll smooth off that edge. I don't see any overhangs on the edges either. Okay. Now let's go with a couple of pieces of TNT in the middle here. I kind of want to keep that island feature because I like that. But it might get blasted down a little bit in the ensuing chaos here. Okay, we'll clean up some overhangs. Maybe do a piece of TNT right there. Maybe one there. Have some deep spots in the lake. I do want to smooth it out just a little bit, so we'll stick one piece there. Another piece. There. Okay. I'll just clean up that area. Clean up that a little bit. Alright, now we need to get the rough diameter of the lake, which would be about here, I think. Yeah, about there. Fill that. Just with tab. I'll come over to this corner, somewhere about here. And we'll do fill that, that. But we've got to change this value to be the rough depth of the lake. Let's put it to 70. We want water, but we want replace air. Replace not valid number. Water. 0. Replace air. There we go. That just fills up all the air blocks and gives us a nice little lake. A little on the larger side. But no, I think that works. The way I was doing these paths, by the way, let's, now that we've got this lake in here, let's adjust this a little. This little, flight of stairs or whatever. Okay, that's better. The way I was doing these paths, I was just literally running from the door here, and kind of following, like, where you would go to get to the well, for instance. Then that leaves the kind of player trail thing as we're walking along blocks. Because of some of the command blocks we have, it makes, like, it turns grass into dirt underneath your feet randomly, and then dirt into coarse dirt randomly. That's what was causing that. I think when more people are just running around the grounds, when we have more stuff in there, then the path will kind of generate naturally through that kind of means. Which would be nice, I think. Okay, just done some more work on the lake here. I've added in basically a whole bunch of andesite, a whole bunch of gravel to give it like a silty bottom kind of look. Which looks okay underwater, looks better from above the water. But I'm pleased with it. The lake could be a little deeper, I guess, but I think it's fine. As for the flow of the lake, 'cause that's something we have to consider. We have to consider where the water comes from, where the water goes. So what I'm thinking is we want it to end up here somehow, which is going to be a bit of a tall order considering there's a giant hill in the way. The lake really wouldn't have flown in that kind of direction. So we'll see what we can do. We may make it go down to that river, because that's more of a downwards kind of slope there towards that. We just have to go under this part, which is doable. That's probably what we'll do, actually. But we'll definitely get to start up here, kind of in the mountains, in a glacier kind of way. Unfortunately, there's no real easy way to make rivers as far as I know. So we're just kind of going to dig down a little trench here and see what happens when we flow water down it. Hopefully that'll be enough, and then we can, at least it'll give us a starting point that we can work from, right? That's what I'm hoping for. In reality, we may not even get that, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, I've dug a little way down the mountain. So it is going to freeze, so we're going to need a torch. Just whack that there, or maybe there. And we shall go... Where's water? In miscellaneous. Okay, let's place you. Okay, we'll place you as well. Alright, so immediately we do want it to divert in that direction. There we go. That's looking okay. We might need to build up the banks in a couple of areas. Ooh. That ain't good. Okay, we definitely need to kind of fix a flow as it comes down here. The problem is, now that we've started it, it's going to be real difficult to stop. Apart from doing that, I guess. Okay, let's kind of redirect some of this water here to where we kind of want it to go. Just kind of need to dig out a little, almost a channel, but not kind of really. And then it should end up going in kind of the direction we want it to go, with any luck. Okay, I think we're ready to release it once again. Alright, it's definitely flowing in a more controlled fashion now. Oh, okay, that's not good. Let's block you off of there. Okay, to just kind of redirect Just a little. Oh man, it's gonna keep kind of wanting to go that way because it's already got water there. Okay. Let us block you off again up there. So we're gonna need to dig down. Let's dig that. Dig this section a little lower. This little bit a little lower. Gonna try and dig a couple of parts here. Hopefully get it to not flow kind of all over the place again. Maybe something a little along the lines of... No, it's definitely going to still kind of want to go in that direction, I think. I think what our easiest thing to do here would be to kind of build up the banks there a little bit. That may be enough, actually. Yeah, that may be enough. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay, looking good. And this is where we had issues last time. Looking good, looking good. Oh, it kind of missed that part. I wanted to go in this direction here instead of where I wanted it to go. Maybe build up that bank a little. And then we just need to find a point to reset it. Which will be way up here in this little bit that we have still. Give it a second to clear. Is there any other tweaks I want to do? I wanted it to flow... I thought there was something I noticed, but I don't think so on second look. I do know that I want to kind of cover these banks a little more. So it's not just water sticking out the top. Let's kind of do that a little. Increase the size of that in the face of that bit of the cliff. Mountain, hill, whatever. Kind of smooth it out a little. That's looking a little blocky up there. We'll smooth that out. Something like that. Okay, let's try this again. We'll break you. Okay, definitely flowing where we want it to. That's still good. I'll put a block there. Stop that. Block there to stop that. So we can have water sticking up the side. It just looks weird. Still didn't quite make it into the channel that I wanted to. But I think if we do something like that, that'll fix that. Okay. And again, same kind of deal there, just to get it to spread over there. And we'll just kind of do some touch-ups. We'll break that. Like that. This, I think... can we cover it like that? Or do we want it to be more embedded? No, I think that works. Put a block there, one there. Okay, it doesn't quite make it all the way down here, but we can fix that. That's fine. Any other kind of edges I want to cover up? There's one there. A few here, actually. And we'll definitely have to smooth out this kind of face here a little. Okay, let's do a time set day. We'll put that there. Just doing a bit of touching up. Maybe we want it to flow into this part here as well. But then it would be going over that edge. Let's just put a block. Let's not do a block there. Let's break those. Yeah, that's better, that's better, that's better. Okay, we want to cover up that ugly bit. A little bit there. Whoops. Let's break that and refix that, okay. Some more covering up on this side. We have these very steep parts which may benefit from some stone. That's looking okay. I just need to do a little bit more here. Like that, maybe. Maybe just get that to, yeah, drop down like that. That's better. Again, we'll do another little drop down like we just did. And we'll just widen this section a little, get rid of that. I think widen that part too. But make it be dropped down slightly lower. Same with actually there. Have that more... Okay, that doesn't want to drop down. We can get that to drop down if we do that. And we just need to raise these banks, but I think ultimately that's looking kind of rivery. I quite like that. We just need to fix this end here. We're actually just gonna fill this with source blocks. And these ones shouldn't freeze. They should be out of the freezy range. That was source blocks to there. Yes. Okay, yeah, I'm actually really liking that. I think that looks pretty good. From these upper levels, I'm really liking how that river looks. Hello. I forgot about him. He, that's a spawner which triggers the room requirements change. Similar kind of setup for what we're going to do to trigger the swinging spruce. Yes, hello, I know. I'm busy. Jeez. Yeah, I'm really liking that. From a lower level, I haven't really looked at it yet. Yeah, that looks pretty good as well, actually. Might be a little bit wide at this point. But it may be because it's kind of at an angle. Let us... Okay, you know what we'll do? We're going to close it off quickly. We're going to lower all these blocks by 1. Just so it's kind of sitting a little more level. Until it gets to there where it turns the corner. That means we should be able to lower those, but we'll test that in a second. That's the only issue with that. It does that stupid nonsense. But that we can fix. A little bit of that action. Okay, it needs to be... Do we need to go lower still so it's level with that area? Or is that... How does that look? That bit looks weird. There we go. It might need to be lower still, just so it kind of flows level. Let's try that real quick. Okay, that looks better, I think. Not a big fan of that drop-off, so I think I'll put those blocks back. Yeah, I'm liking how that looks a lot, actually. Let's try maybe a block there, just so that levels off. Yeah, I think that looks a lot nicer. The other thing... no. Weather clear, thank you. The other thing I just noticed, this kind of needs to be either blocks or the river, but I think I'll do blocks there. And we can kind of start lowering some of these banks here. Maybe a bit of a mistake, but you know what? I think we might keep them a little high, at least like that. Yeah, and we do need weather, rain, I guess. Because we need it to snow to fill in all the snow back here. But I think the river is actually looking pretty good. We need to do a glacier type thing up here. At least just a little bit of ice. Maybe not a full-blown glacier. Just a little something something. But ultimately, I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, we kind of have an outflow to the river now as well, just feeding into this main river over here. I'm thinking it looks pretty good. Actually, I'm really enjoying how it looks. I just need to fill in this kind of area of grass here. Make some bridges and whatnot. But yeah, I'm really enjoying how it's looking actually. Let me know what you think about it in the comments as well. But I think ultimately that's all we have time for in this episode. It's been quite a bit of recording here doing this, and it's probably going to be an episode once I get it all cut up here. But as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you would like to join the Patreon server here and frolic in the castle and run around the grounds and build Hogsmeade once I get that set up and all that kind of nonsense, then you can head on over to patreon.com/Adlington, where you can pledge a certain amount and gain access to the Patreon server here. And all pledges, monthly pledges, go back towards the channel, buying games and upgrading equipment like the microphone. Recently we upgraded there, and all that good stuff. I would like to thank Pickle Hosting for hosting the Patreon server. They do a stand-up job and recently updated me to a new version of something. I don't know what it was, but I didn't ask for it, and they did it, and I haven't used it yet, but I'm sure it's wonderful. That wasn't really good advertising, was it? They're really good at what they do. Anyway, and especially thank you to you for watching the episode, and I shall see you all next time.